Hi, this is Dr. Brenda with the Corner Bench, and it's been a couple of days since I did a recording, and the last recording I did was my weigh-in, and I had success. I was like 304.5 pounds, and that day my intention was to get to cook some meals, to be able to get a movement in that day because I was feeling really great. Now, mind you, that weekend I had Christmas for my grandkids, and that means they were over. We played games in order for them to pick the different gifts. I had a table of gifts outside of the stuff that I got them, but I had a table of gifts, and they had to play different games in order to go and pick different gifts off the table. So that's what I did for them the weekend. And it was a little exhausting. So by the time they left Sunday, all I could do was shower and get in the bed. And I did. So I'm thinking, when I got up from Monday morning weigh-in, I did it. My intention was to go into the kitchen and be able to, make these dishes, get my exercise done because I cleaned the living room that night because all their toys and everything were there. So the living room was tidy. I can work out in the living room. But by the time I weighed in, and I never go to the kitchen before I weigh in because I always weigh in before I have anything to eat. I went into my kitchen. My kitchen was a mess. It really was. It was a mess. So on top of applesauce on this floor or that floor. So I wind up spending all that day, clean up the kitchen and then mopping my floors. So just to, get rid of any mess that the kids made. There were like 5 of them here. So it was so much fun. But by the time I cleaned up the kitchen, I was too exhausted. And I had an event I was going to on that evening at 6 o'clock. So I never got a chance to exercise. I never got a chance to make me any food. Turn around that next morning at 6 a.m., I was going to be picked up to get a shot in my knee, which I did. So, and I'm going to do another recording to let you know what happened after dinner on that evening. On what evening was that? That was Monday evening. After dinner on Monday evening, and before I went to the doctor's on Tuesday morning. So, but right now, they gave me the shot in my left knee. Now, they gave me a PRP. This is the first time I've ever gotten that. And they're using my own plasma to be able to heal this area. And for the last couple of days, I could not even walk. I was not in pain, but I couldn't walk because while I was on my legs, it was so much discomfort. And each day, it's subsiding. So now I'm able to do some recordings. They'll be sitting down recordings, but it'll give me an opportunity to do some chats. So look forward to that. I did pop some chicken wings and those lamb chops. I put them in the oven on air fry with just some seasoning because I can't stand up to cook. So that is like another issue. And for the last couple of days, I literally have been gaining weight because I haven't been able to feed myself. So I am determined, I was talking to my son earlier and he said, "Ma, just order in." And I was going to, but when I got up to, because I still have to go to the bathroom, I have to still, get me some ice for my drinks, my cup. So today I felt like just throwing those chicken wings in there, rinse them off, pop some seasoning, pop them in the air fryer, and I just threw the lamb chops in there too. So that'll give me food to eat off for the next day or so at least. Anyway, just to put some food. And I got a chance to eat a bowl of cereal today because I bought some cereal for my grandkids, but they never got a chance to eat it. So I was able to eat that today, and I didn't know what I was going to eat because nothing is prepared. So while I was eating the cereal, and I couldn't even sit down to eat the cereal, I had to stand up, and standing up is uncomfortable for too long of a time. But I am getting stronger. So I'm sorry because I usually like to do what I say I'm going to do, and just not being able to do those recordings for the food preparation or for the exercise, which I like to get my little jiggle in, and I am improving so much. My body is showing. I remember the first recording I did I had on that one of the first recording. I had on that pink jumpsuit, and my stomach was a lot bigger. My stomach is still big. I don't have 3 stomachs yet, but I'm working on it. And with all that I have to do, I'm seeing some improvement in my whole body. Even though I'm gaining like 2 pounds, I worked them off. I'm hoping by eating by Monday, my next weigh-in day, and hopefully I'll be feeling fantastic. I'm going to be going back to work on January the 2nd, and that's after being out of work since June the 30th. And it's been a very traumatic experience, and I think that I'm going to feel comfortable enough to share the stuff that I've been going through, because it has been a very depressing time. And you know, it's not all over. It's not all over. So I'm still experiencing the sadness that underlies, you know, I always, and I did a previous recording called The Mile Behind the Smile, because there's so much going on behind, you know, the fact that I'm standing here and holding a conversation with you. But look forward to the other videos I'm going to put out. I'm also going to do some chats, as I said. So I hope to get a few of them out today while I'm sitting. Good to be back. Hope you all are well.